Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy and I'm the keeper of our home here at 4D Farms, where we're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Y'all come on in and see what we're all about, because we want our channel to encourage you and inspire you on your journey. If you see something that you like, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button. That helps our channel grow and reach more people. If you want to subscribe, and if you think other people can benefit from our videos, please share them. Y'all, we hope to see you in each and every video, and most of all, thanks for watching. Oh, actually it's hard. Say hi. Hi. It is gardening season. Woohoo! We are so excited. We let everything compost in the garden during the winter time. Now we're getting out here, marking our garden off, because this year it's going to be extended just a little bit, because we're going to be growing some other things. This year I've taken inventory of what we need on the inside, and we need some more zucchini, so I can make some more zucchini pickles. We're out. We've ate every single zucchini pickle. And then we need, what else I say we need? Let's go down the rows. We need more peppers. We're growing more peppers this year. What else? Oh, we're doing two kinds of peppers. San Marconi's. We're going back to them. That was our favorite pepper. Last year, we didn't do so good with peppers. We grew a different kind that we're not used to. And I'm like, you know what? For all that work, let's just go back to growing what we know. It's okay to play and experiment, but when it doesn't work out, then you need to go with plan B. Figure out what you want to do. So, I didn't put my hair up. So, figure out what you want to do. Go with a plan B. So, we're going to go back with what we know works for us, and we can load our freezer up. I'm going to roast some. We're going to do roasted peppers again and freeze some peppers. And then, let's see, what's next? Oh, we're going to do just a few tomatoes this year, just for snacking and fresh eating, because I still have plenty of roasted tomatoes and sauce. So we're packed in the pantry for sauce. Just a few tomatoes this year, just for fresh eating, and maybe roasting some more and snacking. And then we got to grow some more green beans this year. We're getting low of green beans, so we're adding that this year. And then when I get ready to plant the garden, I'll probably show you how the granddaughters are going to do it. We're going to plant corn a different way this year that I forgot all about, and I did it my way last year. And dear hubby's like, why don't you try the faster version that I showed you? Okay. And then I'll let the granddaughters plant the green beans, because the last time we grew green beans, they planted them things all by themselves. So we'll get videos of that too. And then green beans. And then we got to grow some more corn this year. We've got like we've got 4 packages of corn left. So we cut it off just in time. So that's what we've got going on this year. We are remarking the garden right now, because we have to stretch it out this year, because we're adding 2 things we didn't grow last year. So we're stretching it out, marking it off, and then we have actually taken down, since we're shifting things around. Hey y'all, since we're shifting things around, you know how like you rotate, let me turn back around this way. You know how you rotate your crops? Well, the last time we grew corn, we grew it on this end. We're going to switch it and grow it on this end this time. So we're rotating and shifting down. So that means we've got like fences back here and T-posts we got to take down, and we're going to shift them down to another area in the garden. Dear hubby's going to get out here, and he's going to break the ground finally, and we are going to get this disked up and tilled up, and then we'll run our wire, and we'll clip the process as we go. Sister girl here wants to say something.
This is how you twist and get your thing. You have to wait until it's all crispy and dry, but this is how you do it. You have to twist it and then you grab the ends right here, and then you pull them, and you have to make sure all the seeds are out.
And the seeds can feed
The birds and the squirrels, the deers, raccoons,
yes, rabbits.
rabbits,
Yeah.
and many more animals.
That's right. Good job, sister girl. So that's what we're doing in the garden today. I've been so ready to get my hands in some dirt. So that's how we're getting the garden prepped. And we will just get little clips of the process as we go. And I see tractor coming back with daddy and sister on it. I see, oh, you want the wire pliers? Oh, she knows how to take clips down now. She's been helping take down T-post clips. That's kind of hard. So she's learned how to undo the T-post clips. So tractor, sister girl, she loves helping with the cows. Poppy's coming on the Ranger somewhere. And there's Jules, his doggy, their doggy. Look, that older one's done told us, when y'all die, I'm taking over the farm. I'm running the farm. Of course, that's true. She's an heir to her daddy. He's part owner of the business of the cows. And that's true. You pass it down to your next generations. So there you go. She's learning. She's all about wanting to be with the cows. She's learning. Okay, so we will try to get clips of the process as we go. Yeah, we're going to throw those over in the garden. There goes your dog running around with the tractor. There goes your dog running around with the tractor. Sister's on the tractor. She gonna learn how to drive the tractor before she's 8. She already drives it. She drives the Ranger. Your daddy was driving the Rhino. We used to have a Rhino. Your daddy was driving the Rhino when he was like 6.
What's a rhino?
It's like a Ranger. So yeah, that's how he learned how to drive.
Already. They might be down there somewhere.
Did they move the? Oh yeah, we moved the cows to another paddock. That's right. That's right. I forgot.
What cows?
Cows over there. We moved them to another paddock to where they could start seeding this one. And what are we going to throw in the garden, Caroline?
Eggs.
Egg shells.
Eggshells.
What does the eggshells do?
They help them grow the
This compost the soil. It's like compost for the soil. What do eggshells give off? What mineral or vitamin? Calcium.
calcium.
That plants need. So we're gonna go chunk these over in the garden, and we're gonna dodge. Yeah, and we're gonna dodge that big ant bed right there. We gotta get some pellets after that. All right, so we're ant pellets. Yes. So we are gonna go throw these eggshells out in the garden to act as compost, and then they're gonna get tilled in the ground when we break the ground up. Chunk them over in there, sister. Hey, spread them out if you can. Put them in a different spot this time. That's the last spot. So
this is where we put some eggs.
Uh-huh.
Did it. But I'm gonna put them right here.
All right, that's good. All right, spread them out real good. And then when Poppy goes through here tilling and disking, they'll get disked into the soil and they'll compost more. Very good.
Step on them,
Yeah.
so
And they'll dry. Yeah. Watch that ant bed. We got to take care of that one too.
And we can go over here and put some more.
Sure can. Because our hill runs down this way, so when it rains, nutrients kind of go down this way. Very good.
You can go
Yeah, about right there.
spot and it's like
Oh, what kind of tracks are those?
deer track.
Deer tracks. What country do we live in, Caroline?
Deer country.
Out of the mouth of babes, deer country. It's been a day. It's been a day. We've got the garden disked. Dear hubby got out here this morning and was disking it. We moved some panels down, drove T-posts. We got to finish and got the fence panels propped up against there with a few clips in it right now. But we're losing daylight, so we got to call it a day. We've rested in between. We haven't been out here all day long. I've already got supper done. Me and the granddaughters did it this morning. We made homemade lasagna. And when I say from scratch, I didn't stutter when I said it because we made the noodles. Dear hubby made the Italian sausage that we used to go in it. Popped open a couple of jars of my tomato sauce. And yeah, made some artisan bread. That's going to be supper tonight. All we got to do is just go in there, freshen up a little bit, wash our hands, and go eat supper. But he did the disking this morning. We still got to run the tiller through here. But that's okay. One step at a time because we got it disked up, got the ground broke. Got some panels and T-posts moved down. I got one long one for green beans. The other panels are going to be for tomatoes and peppers. So this empty section right here is going to be for the corn. We're rotating this year. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. You got to rotate where you plant things, okay? So we got that done. But next we've just got to run the tiller through here before we put the wire, my solar wire up. And we will be all ready to go to get ready to start planting. But we can't till right now because we can get the ground broke up and get it disked up. But there's rains coming. And if you till and you get that fine powder soil and then it comes a downpour, it just washes all of our dirt right down the hill. So we got to take a pause and then wait till after it dries up and then till. We wanted to just wipe it all out in one day, maybe a day and a half, but it just didn't work out that way this time. But anyway, we've got it moved, and I'll turn you around. We've got it disked. We'll run the tiller back through here next. There's that fence panel. There's that fence panel. Here's the empty spot for corn. And then we're going to see what our blackberries and grapes do. And then, of course, we got a till over in here where he can't get the tractor in that little corner right there. So Tiller will have to do that. And then we will start running my solar fence all the way around the perimeter, way up there on that hill. Down this way, down this way, down this way. Gate's always here. And he'll have to hook it up and everything. And then hook up my little charging box to this right here. And then kitty cat, you won't be able to get in the garden anymore. You'll get zapped. Neither will Dakota's dog either. So, our son's dog. So she's had free roam in the garden for a while. But she gonna learn when that fence goes up. She can't just plow through the garden anymore. I mean, we take it down through the winter time because we don't want it winterizing out here. We need fresh, good zapping electrical current going through there, so she'll learn. Yep, they've been to the candy store. Look at all that candy. Hey, just don't touch the fence. I got to turn it off before we get in there, okay? Just don't touch it. It is time to drop some seeds in the ground. We have got the garden all tilled up except for one little bitty section. We're just having to work with the weather right now. And the granddaughters made sure that we didn't do anything until they were able to help. So, got my little farm hands here with me today, G-Ma's buddies, and my little farm girls. And we are going to do green beans today. There you go. Got my little farm hands here today. Don't touch the fence. We got our suckers. We got Teddy watching in the background. Do you know how to turn it off without touching the fence? No, you better not because your elbow's fixing to touch it. Let G-Ma get it, okay? All right. We've got to clean out the tiller. Couldn't get up against the cattle panels, so they are going to weed their section. I'm going to come behind them, dig a trench, and they're going to drop the seeds, and we're going to cover them. Easy peasy. Now, those things are hard, so if the roots don't come out, use your shovel and dig the root out, okay? Or they'll just grow right back. Some of them, like these little bitty weeds, you can use your hands, okay? Let G-Mo go get her spade, and I'll go down behind y'all, and we will start digging the trench.
Can we?
Yes, those are purple green beans, and
Get out!
those are purple jewels.
Today we're going to be planting different kinds of green beans. This is purple green beans, and Caroline's bet is regular rattlesnake green beans.
I think they're the same.
And we're gonna today we are gonna be planting them and having fun. Different. Look at the color. Yeah. So we have.
I think the purple means rattlesnake too. I think that I just put different things on them.
So
right now,
today we are gonna be planting green bean seeds because me and Caroline love our green bean stuff. So yeah, and you can kind of see that G-Mo's getting like little lines. Maybe that's the way, Caroline. Little lines right there. A trench. And yeah, we're all having fun today. Today, me and Caroline had a good day at school and had a field day, which is very fun. Caroline didn't because of her friend Lexi. You don't know. So yeah. We're having a good day today. Thank you.
And I will come behind y'all and cover them up. Now see, we did light work of that, didn't we? And we're like, whistle while you work.
Don't get over here. I just started trying.
Okay, put your foot right there. I'll know where you stopped at. Very good. And this girl told me, less talking, G-Mo, more work. I need to make some t-shirts. Don't tell me what to do, you're not my grandbaby. I need to make some t-shirts for me and Poppy. All right, wait. All right, that's your row right there. Caroline's almost done with hers. And I'm gonna go behind y'all and cover them up with the rake. I gotta go get my rake. There you go, you can do it with your foot. Yeah.
Not with your rake.
There you go.
I just
Just do it with your foot. Caroline, I'll come behind your side and I'll do it with my foot. Look at there.
I don't get.
Yeah, I'll come back and make sure. There we go. Yeah, Allie's got her side done.
I started over here, you started down there.
Each one of y'all got a side of the fence, so you'll know whose side is whose and how they're growing. We get to watch them grow. We're gonna get them all covered up. Then I'll work on mulching sometime by myself. We have been deserted by our boss over there. You know, the one that said what? Less talking, more working?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that, didn't she? How dare her? Anyway, she's going to work with her daddy with the cows. This one likes staying in the garden. Now, I'm going to teach her how to spread fertilizer, okay? So you will need your gloves on for this, okay? Because you don't want fertilizer on your hands and then touch your face, okay? So grab your gloves. And I'll find my gloves somewhere. There you go. Sprinkle like salt. Just go down the row, sprinkling like salt, like this. There you go. Now, not too fast. Sprinkle like salt. Now, since these are seeds that are going in the ground, you can put your fertilizer on top of them because it's fixing to come a rain. But if you've got plants, you don't want to put fertilizer touching your plants. It'll burn them. But since these seeds are in the ground, we do this every time we plant seeds in the ground. We will go over, go ahead and fertilize and catch a good rain. When I get ready to plant the tomatoes and the peppers, they're already plants. I will only put the fertilizer around the bottom of the plant where they don't touch the plant. Look at this farm girl go. Sprinkle like salt.
Am I doing it?
You are doing a very good job. Sprinkle like salt. And you see that, oh, that's a little too much. Sprinkle, sprinkle, just like salt. Then it's gonna be good and fertilized. Sprinkle like salt. There you go, come on down. Don't dump it, sprinkle like salt. Good job. Now, you see that cloud behind us?
Yeah.
If it rains tonight, these will get good and watered and they'll get a fresh start growing. Very good. Ooh, good job. Good job. Got two little farm hands. Good job. There we're going to get some Gatorades. There goes the farm dog. There goes the other farm help. She loves to work with Daddy taking care of the cows. So they're gonna go take care of the cows over yonder on some other pastures. Little Missy here, my farm help, brought me a Gatorade. And then this one's been fed. He's getting fed all by himself, you know, kind of fattening him up a little bit. And then, yeah, we're fixing to get the clouds. We're burning daylight. We're gonna start trying to mulch down this row right here. Just a little at a time before the rains come. So you ready, farm girl?
Yay!
Yeah, let's get to work.
Ready!
Uh-oh, did you drop it? You know how to break that up?
Yep.
When we get up here, bring it. We'll try to break it up. That came up from a wet spot in the hay. There you go. Break it up and we'll put it on top. Don't let it get your mouth. And we're just going to kind of like mulch it. So that way when it does rain, it'll hold in the... It'll keep the weeds out, but it'll help keep the plants moist. We're also using this as a weed barrier. Okay, you doing good? All right, we're just gonna keep doing this until both sides of the green bean fence is done.
Every side gets some.
Yeah.
Or just on. Nice and good. Sorry.
Good. Thank you for the hay in the mouth. Woo! We're almost to the end of this side.
I'm putting more hay.
I know. And you know what? Those clouds may be going over. But it's okay. When it does rain, these will get the rain that they need. We're almost done with this side. Okay.
Great job.
I gotta get back up.
Lord, I did.
Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Oh, all righty.
Hey, there's a hole.
Farm girl problem. You get hay in your bra.
Like this?
Yeah, she's working so hard. Very good. You know what? Run if you want to. She'll sleep good tonight. Dump it right there where you put a little further down from that pile right there. And then I'll spread if you'll bring me the hay and we'll make double time.
Right here?
Yes. Very good.
No waste hay.
Yeah, hay in the hair and everything. All right. I've got down my row right here, almost with hay to keep the weeds out. I got the green beans both sides of the fence, me and her both, mulched. I can't go any further over here throwing hay out yet because this is where I'm gonna if Teddy will let me talk, the interrupting cow back here. Y'all know that joke? My granddaughter just loves it. Knock, knock, who's there? And you try to say who, and she says, moo, interrupting cow. Okay, y'all laugh. It was funny. Okay, so I'm going to try to get 6 rows of corn down here. If I can't get 6, I'm going to get 5, and then they're going to get mulched. Look at that little bird sitting right over there. It just landed by my blackberry bush. I'm fixing to put a net over there, little birdie, so y'all can't start eating on my grapes and my blackberries. Okay, so I'm leaving this right here for right now because we got a weed down here, and this is where the tomatoes on this side, and then some tomatoes on this side, and then we'll start with peppers, okay? So I can't go any further over here right now mulching because I'm still working over here. Next thing I'm fixing to do is I'm going to start weeding. Hey, little birdie. I'm going to start weeding up underneath my grapevine, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mulch me a row right down this way to keep the weeds out. Corn's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hopefully. And I'm going to mulch down this way to keep the weeds out. Same, and then I'm going to dig my nets out because I want y'all to see something. Where'd they go? Oh, I'm starting to get little clusters. Look at that. Little clusters. So this is 2 grapevines, one here, one here. They did good through the winter. This is the first time I've grown grapevines. This is the 2nd year. It can take up to 2 to 3 years for them to get really established. This is our blackberries. Look at all the blooms. So I'm going to weed, interrupting cow, Teddy. So I'm going to weed, mulch, then I'm going to mulch down my row here to keep the weeds out. And then I think I'm going to be done for the day. Turn my fence back on, let it be charging up again if these clouds will pass, y'all. But you know what? Now I need it to rain kinda, so it will get my green beans established, get some rain on them. They got fertilizer on them. I will need to see what kind of fertilizer I need to use on my grapevines and blackberry vines. Y'all kind of help me out a little bit. What kind of fertilizer do I need for grapevines and blackberry vines? We have triple 15, which is what we put on everything out here. Corn, green beans, tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, everything. But I'm not for sure about grapevines and blackberry vines, so y'all help me out just a little bit. Interrupting cow again. Okay, so y'all help me out just a little bit. Why is my baby growing up so fast? Look at that. Daddy teaching daughter how to drive. You know what? We were teaching our kids about 7 years old too. We had a rhino. And they were learning how to drive at 7. I know. They were learning how to drive at 7. Sure was. Daddy and daughter learning how to drive. And this one's digging in the dirt, finding worms. Or anything she can find. She just loves digging in the dirt.
I'm making a tower.
You making a tower?
Hi, guys.
Yeah. You know your daddy was driving the rhino when he was 7 years old. We taught him. Well, it's time for her to learn. But my baby's growing up. You'll be learning before too long, Caroline. My baby's growing up. Y'all, I hate it when that camera comes on and I ain't ready. Okay, y'all, it's corn planting day. But I have been instructed by my little bosses, a.k.a. grandkids. Don't plant everything without us, G-Ma. Don't plant nothing without us. Wait till we can help and we're there. Shh, don't tell them. I'm going to do 4, I'm planting 6 rows this year. 2 of each kind that I'll show you in just a minute. But, there's a but. I'm going to plant 4 rows this morning and make it, interrupting cows, make it easy on myself. Dear hubby bought me that little Chapin seed planter. We're going to put that baby to work this morning. I got that sucker put together. I practiced in my living room floor. Watched some longer version, very educational videos that hit some high points that shorter versions did not, and I'm thankful before I got out here in my yard to use that thing. Okay? And I'll show you in just a second. And I will do a complete separate video of how to put that together, how it works, how it's designed to work, and the things that you need to know before you just cut out using it out here in your garden. Because some people have a little trouble and they can't figure out what's going on. And I would have been one of those people had I have not found a better, more informative video. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm going to put that baby to work this morning. I'm only going to do 4 rows this morning. I'm not going to go against my granddaughter's wishes. I'm going to let them plant a variety of corn, peaches and cream. So that way it'll help me remember which ones they planted and which ones is on that end, you know. You plant something and you forget what you planted there unless you mark your rows, and I don't have any markers. This is going to be easier for me to remember. Take a breath. Okay, now I'm going to let them plant those 2. I will make the rows the hard way with a hoe. Leave it open for them. Have it ready by the time they get here from school. I'll go pick them up from school. And then when they get here, all they got to do is drop their little seeds like Pa Wingles style. One for the crows, one for the birds. I mean, one for me, one for the crows, because that's how it goes, y'all. It never fails. You plant your corn and crows knows you've planted it there. And they'll dig your seeds out. Now, and then I will go behind them and we'll make quick work of it and cover their little rows up. Then my son brought me a bale of hay over here yesterday, and we have been mulching as we plant. I am even covered. Hi, cows. I got an audience out here. I'm even going to cover up my rows this year with hay. Why I didn't do that last year, I don't know. I guess we were too tired by the time we got everything planted. So this time, and I don't think we had bales of hay yet last year because we had already started letting them pasture and we didn't have any more hay bales. That's probably why. But we got a few leftover bales of hay this year, and I'm using one to even cover my rows to help keep the weeds out so I don't have to get out here during the heat of the summer hoeing weeds out or pulling weeds out. If little weeds start creeping through the hay, all I got to do is just a little spot spray. That's it, with a homemade weed killer. Just a little spot spray. And it will not spread to any of my plants or seeds that are growing. Okay, now, let's get started in the garden. I am going to go turn off my little fence before somebody touches it. And then I'm just going to show you how this works. But I will do a separate video of how I put that together, how it's designed to work, key points you need to know. And it'll be a separate video. And I will... Cat. Now she wants some attention. And I will do that video, maybe 1 to 2 videos after this one, okay? So let me go get set up over here, and we're going to get 4 rows planted, but I got to save 2 for them my bosses. That one told me yesterday, less talking, more work, G-Mo. I need a t-shirt. I need a t-shirt that says, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my grandbaby. Okay, and I'm going to grab me a sucker because the little one told me, suck it on her sucker and like just smacking. Hey, G-Ma, take you a sucker tomorrow when you go out in the garden and working. It really helps get the work done. So we're going to try it out of the mouth of babes, y'all. All right, so let me go over here and get set up, and we will get to showing you how this thing works, okay? Y'all see how quick that was? It only took me like a minute to do those 2 rows. Like a minute flat. Now, like I said, I was having to push on it just a little bit because I want to make sure my seeds go deep, okay? So I did push on it just a little bit. And I've got, you know, some little trenches and stuff out here that the tiller made. That's okay. If you have to do that, that's fine. But if you just tilled and you got that powdery fine soil and it's like all flat and even, y'all, Where was this thing all my life? I love this. Okay, now I'm going to get 2 rows ready out here for the granddaughters, and I'm going to leave them open. So he wants some attention. So that way we can just start dropping seeds when we get here and cover them up, and then we'll start mulching. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down these 4 rows right now, and I'm going to fertilize them just like we did the green beans. And then I'm going to start traipsing through here, toting little loads of hay, and try to get some of these cover up. If I get too tired, I'm just going to save some for this evening. That's all. I'll get a little rest today. That is how easy it is to use that. I will do a whole completely different video and show y'all how to set it up, how it's supposed to work, how to change the seed plates out, and how to put them in there properly, snapping them in. I'll do a whole separate video for that one, but right now I got to get to fertilizing and covering and pay this cow some attention. Oh, y'all, I'm calling it a morning. I'm stopping right here. I've got hay in my mouth, in my eyes, in my drawers, in my bra. That might have been too much information, but that's farm life, okay? I'm itching. I can feel it getting in my throat. I've probably got, it may be in my gum. Like swallowing a bug. Okay, I'll throw my gum out somewhere. But I'm stopping right here because I am exhausted. I'm going inside. I didn't bring any water out here with me. That was another mistake. I didn't bring any water. My mouth is so dry like cotton. I'm going to go in. This is the first half of the day. I'm going to go in, cool off, take a shower, grab some lunch, and get me a nappy. I have to, y'all. I have to get some rest halfway through my day. And then when I get up, I'll have my second cup of coffee, and then I'll go get them grandbabies from school. And then we'll try to finish this evening. There you go. I'm sorry. I knew there was something else I was supposed to show y'all. I don't know if y'all saw them or not, but you see these little solar lights? I don't even think they work anymore, y'all, but that's not the purpose, to light up my garden. I'm using these as row markers, y'all. Have you ever planted something and you didn't mark your rows? And then when things starts growing, you can't tell if it's the plant or if it's a weed? I need to know where my corn rows are at. So I got 6 little lights out here, and it don't matter if they shine or not. It's just marking my rows because I don't feel like going out in the woods and go grabbing some sticks. See how fast I'm doing it?
From all this red stuff, it's getting my hands all red.
It's all right. All you got to do is wash it off. Look how fast that was. Oh, y'all did so good, and y'all planted the peaches and cream. We'll know who planted what. Doing good. You're almost to the end of yours. Doing a good job, Caroline.
I'm carefully placing it.
Huh?
I'm carefully placing it.
Yes, very good. When you
I'm
get done
almost done with my row.
Look at you. Now, by the time you get done right there, Sister will be done with the fertilizer, and you can go put your gloves on and fertilize your little row. She's almost done with her row. Let her get to the very end if she wants to go. She's almost done with her row.
What you gonna do, baby? You gonna go daddy when you get done or no?
All right, that's good. And you're done. You planted a row of corn.
You staying with your mom?
Oh, okay.
Caroline, you gonna go?
You wanna go? You wanna go with Daddy this time? Oh, okay. Very good, Caroline. That's 2 nights in a row these grandbabies are going to sleep good, and me too. Y'all, I'm done for the day. This was the second round. I'm done. I am tired. We got 6 rows of corn planted, covered, and the rows all mulched. So from this fence, y'all, I'm sorry, from this fence over here, all the way over is completed. Now, you see that little bitty bell right up there? Whoop, right there? That is starting another row right here around my blackberries and grapes. I'm gonna worry about those tomorrow. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna let tomorrow worry about tomorrow. I got hay in places again that I don't even want to discuss. Granddaughters is itching. I'm like, y'all go home, get in the shower, get that hay off, y'all. They helped me. They did their 2 rows all by themselves. They did their 2 rows. They fertilized behind themselves. I covered them up. Then they fertilized. And then they helped me tote hay out here and spread. And then they got to ride on the Ranger with Daddy doing things. And Poppy's somewhere. Okay, they got to ride on the Ranger with Poppy and Daddy doing some things around here. They love taking care of the cows. I'm done for the day. I'm calling it quits. I'm going inside, taking a shower, getting the hay off of me. I'm breathing it again. Y'all, I've been sneezing out here. But 6 rows of corn is done, okay? We'll see what the weather brings because it's getting really hazy and it's getting kind of bluish. And I'm like, Lord, please let it rain. Y'all know I pray over my garden every year. Tonight, I am praying for some rain. For one, give me a break. Give me a day of rest. I need a day of rest. I'm tired. And then for 2, I want the green bean seeds and all the corn seeds. I want them good and watered. And then the fertilized, we'll fertilize them at the same time and give them a jump start. So I am kind of praying for rain tonight, good Lord, okay? If not, I guess in the morning I'll be out here tackling the grapes and the blackberries. Good morning. Y'all ready for today's little clip? This fence row. This is where tomatoes and peppers are going to go. Some more peppers are probably going to overflow to over there on a row by themselves. The lower growing. I'm not sure about the dark chocolate. I don't know if they grow short or if they grow tall. But it's okay. We'll learn this year. It's a new variety we're trying. Normally we try to stick with Marconi peppers. But this year, dear hubby just wanted to try a different one. Interrupting cow over there, okay? If you want to know what I'm going to be doing with these, you're just going to have to catch another video because I'm not going into detail in this one. I'm going to keep it short and sweet in this one for those of y'all that like it short and sweet. We're going to be plopping some tomato plants in the ground today along with some peppers. If you want the educational version, I'm talking to you and you. If y'all want the, oh, these are heavy. If y'all want the educational version of how to properly plant your tomatoes, care for them, maintain them during the summer, help them survive diseases and funguses to where you can have a good harvest season off of your tomato plants and not get discouraged when things don't go right and you don't get a good harvest. And then how to even stretch your tomato season even into the fall. I'll put a couple of videos. One here, whatever. I may put my whole gardening playlist at the end. I don't know. Whatever I feel froggy, I'll do, okay? You can catch those videos on your tomato plants. Care, planting, everything. Stretching it into the first frost season. Y'all, I love that little rolling cart. I was just whooshing down this lane and went back up that row and Ooh, I like that thing. It's like riding a bull, laying frost. We're going to dig our holes. Get you one of these from Tractor Supply. We're going to go dig some holes, okay? Okay, hey! I nailed it! I used to have a baton, y'all. I would twirl that sucker, throw it up in the air and catch it in my younger days. Y'all got questions already? Let me see if I can help with that. This is an auger, a mini auger, that hooks into a drill. Forgot to wear my hat, y'all. Hooks into a drill. I just did 37 holes. 47 holes in about 10 minutes flat. No shovel, no post hole diggers. Your next question, why you gotta dig them like that? Why you gotta dig them that deep? Let's see if I can answer that. Corn, tomatoes, peppers, okra. Well, no, not really okra. But we have found, and we already know, tomatoes, corn, and peppers love deep holes because they need to establish establish a good root system to spread out in order to support those heavy, thick stalks. You want to plant tomatoes and peppers and corn deep so that way rains don't tear them down. Now, yes, I know you're still going to have some years where a storm is just going to blow through here and blow half of your corn crop down. It did us, okay? But tomatoes at the end of a plant, you want it to take 2, take 3. You want to plant your tomatoes and peppers deep because on tomato plants, see, this is some of that educational information that's in one of my longer videos on tomatoes. When you're getting ready to plant your tomato plants, take off those bottom 2 branches that's coming out. Not the stem, but the branches. Take those off. Leave at least that much of your stem roots down here. Because on a tomato plant, they put off little hairs on a stem. Those are going to put off more branches, okay? The deeper that you plant a tomato, your better chances of having a good crop. That's all I'm going to say because, you know, short version. Okay, 47 holes in about 10 minutes flat. This is a little auger that you can get from Tractor Supply. But if I find one on Amazon, I'll put it in my Amazon store. That little rolling cart right there that's so much fun that about made me throw up spinning around. I got that in my Amazon store on my garden essentials list, okay? Okay, this is the pepper plants in the arrow garden. Pepper plants in the arrow garden. Pepper plants, few tomato plants. We have got to get these out of the arrow gardens, get them out of the cages, and then haul them down to the garden and start plopping them in the holes. I guess Caroline would rather chase frogs. Take off the bottom branches. Another one. Make sure you put all the dirt back in the hole.
some dirt for the others.
No, that whole pile of dirt around there goes on top of the tomatoes. There's your one, and this is the last one.
I'm gonna pick all of these so this one can come out.
It's okay. Let me that one.
What happened, Caroline?
Did he jump off? Did you lose him? Oh, did you lose him?
You wanna come plant or find another frog?
Hey, Kid, we got some more peppers to plant. Hold on just a second. I'll be done with them. Yeah. Till it starts raining, I guess.
Well, I need to plant my Bentgo.
Oh, yes.
I forgot that hole. I'll just plant that one in that hole. So we were walking like this, and he was right here. So I went in front of him. Then I looked back, and then he was gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He probably jumped away. Without me. Probably. He probably. I want to do it. Okay, you can do this one.
Show her how to put these in the hole, how they go, and I'll keep handing
Okay,
y'all some.
So
Where's your gloves?
you plant the next one though. So what you do is you put them in there. You take it, the dirt around it, and smush it down. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, okay. I felt a drop on me.
It's okay. We're gonna try to hurry.
When
We just might get some rain. Y'all, woo! We got that done in a hurry. Wouldn't you know, when I get ready to set my most delicate plants out, we get started. Oh, that's coming. Y'all, that first clap of thunder, that oldest one, made a beeline for Daddy. And lightning, I had to stop. Stuff was still in the garden. I had to stop. Ooh. Even the dog is like, I'm not getting out in that. Let me show y'all. She said, not today, Daddy. The girls are up there with Daddy. We're going to wait out at this little thunderstorm. It'll be over in about 10 minutes. But my garden is getting watered finally. Ooh, those green bean seeds and corn that we planted. Y'all, I'll have to check my tomato plants in the morning and my pepper plants. I will have to cover them with hay tomorrow. Oh, y'all, I'm getting wet. I'm going to call it a day. We're going to wait this out, and I'll check them tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. I'm getting wet. Oh, y'all, we got hail now. Look, ouch, ouch. I'm getting pelted down here. Y'all see it? Oh, there was a bite. Woo! I'm getting pelted down here, y'all. I'm not going anywhere just yet. I'm going to wait it out right here. They're keeping an eye on me. They're safe up there. We're going to wait this out just for a second. But, okay, I'm still getting wet again. I'll see y'all in the morning. Ooh, y'all. We survived that little hailstorm. Oh, that thunderstorm. Let me tell y'all, it is like 3 days later. I've lost count now, waiting on it to hurry up and dry up so I could get back out here and check on my tomatoes and peppers. Wouldn't you know, you plant things and you wait on rain and you wait on rain and you wait on rain. The minute that you put your most fragile things out in the garden, it just comes a downpour or something and just pummels them to death. So I'm walking out here now while it's dry. I'm hoping it's dry. I'm not sinking. I'm not sliding. I tried it yesterday, and I barely made it in the garden. I was sinking, and I'm like, nope, not today. So I'm getting out here today. It's a little drier, but it's still damp. I'm checking on my tomatoes and peppers, y'all. I'm really hoping I see some that's really drooping bad. Y'all, when you do transplant your things out into the garden, you are going to take a chance on losing some because you've disturbed them. This is the reason why I always tell my husband I'm planting extra to compensate losing some. It's like I would rather have more and you know, I would rather plant more and have more than not plant enough and not have any. So I can't make him understand that. Maybe now he'll understand it. But I love you, dear. Now I'm gonna let y'all look and see. Y'all, these are pitiful. I'm really hoping they bounce back. I can tell you right now, I think I've already lost one. I'll just let y'all look. We'll go down here. Some of these are thriving really good. Some, not so much. I'll turn y'all around. So look, that one's looking really good. This one's looking really good. That one's looking okay. Little droopy, but I think it's beginning to stand up. This one, the bottom leaves. This one, I think I can work with these, y'all, if I can get them to bounce back. That one's looking good. This one's still droopish, but it's got new growth on top. I will prune that one back. Yeah, some of them are bouncing back. Some I need to prune because I'm seeing new growth on top, but the bottom leaves just got a little hammered. I'm going to have to work on that one. Work on that one. This one's kind of, I think it's going to be okay. I will work on these bottom leaves. This is why I tell y'all, when you plant your tomatoes and peppers, especially your tomatoes. I've lost that one right there. Yeah, I completely lost that one. Darn. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to prune. I'm probably going to lose this one. Dagnabbit. But now this one has new growth on top. I'm just going to have to baby these. I lost this one. I lost this one. This one's drooping, but I think it'll be okay. Darn, I did lose some. I lost that one. And I lost that one. Okay. Y'all, it is what it is. And it never fails. It always happens. But this is what, going back to my point, this is what I'm saying. When you transplant your tomatoes and your peppers, I baby both of them, but especially tomatoes, I did not have time to get out here and mulch around these with some hay. Y'all saw before we started getting hammered. We got up under that pavilion. I went from there, ran to there and met them. Because I'm like, this is not going to end anytime soon. And I'm down here by myself. And the wind was blowing just right. Y'all, I got a cold from it. The wind was blowing just right. And it was getting all in my face. And it was turning cool all of a sudden. I got all stuffy the next couple of days. I'm still stuffy. My throat is scratchy, a little congested. But we all got soaking wet. We got up there. We waited around, and I'm like, this is not going to end. So it was time for them to go home, time for us to go in. And I'm like, yeah. So we've had to wait for it to drop out here so I could get out here and take a gander. And we did not have to. Where was I? We did not have time to get back out here until today to get some hay up under these surviving ones and see if they make it. I may, like a bunch of those it's wetter on this side. A bunch of these that I just lost. How many did I count? I lost one. Did I have? Oh, yeah. 1. I think there was one right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost 8 pepper plants, but I can always go buy some. It's okay. All is not lost, because by the time I go and buy some, they're just about going to be the same size as right now anyway. So they'll still catch up with each other and stay neck and neck with each other. So I'm just going to replace these. So I know that's 8. And then I've got a few more places down here that I still had holes left over that I can buy some extra ones. It is what it is, y'all. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Every year's not going to be perfect, and I try to tell y'all this. So all I'm going to work on today, while I can get out here, what is left, I'm going to baby, and I'm going to mulch all up under these and get those bottom leaves off of the ground. Tomatoes do not like their leaves touching the ground. Mud, things like that splashes up on them when it rains. So I'm going to mulch under each one of these really good, prune, and just baby them. I'm just going to pray that they make it. Pray that they make it. Pray. I always pray over my garden every year, y'all, when I get done planting. And then I've still got a little bit of time left, and I am going to, I'm sorry, y'all, that storm got me, made me a little congested. So I'm going to work on these. This is something easy for me to do. I've got my little thing here I can sit down on and just wheel down through here. Mulch these really good. Got me a new hay cart out here. Oh, I got to show y'all something else dear hubby got me. He has just spoiled me, y'all. I told y'all anything he can do to make my life easier is exactly what he does. And y'all, I don't even know if I'm going to get to use this thing because the granddaughters has been playing with it and riding each other around in it. I may get to use it and I may not. So I don't know really know who bought it for, me or them. That's my little cart, y'all. My little cart. Bringing things out here, like some hay and stuff, little loads at a time. I make the granddaughters do that, y'all. I walk them. They like getting out here and helping me. What can we do, Gmo? What can I do? What. So I'm like, okay, y'all go get us some hay. So they'll load that little cart up, go over there to that hay bale, get off some hay, throw it in there, bring it in here to me. All the while I'm sitting on that little cart right there. He's like, my dear hubby's like, it looks like you got all the help you need. I'm like, yeah, for right now. For right now I do. I'm good. But anyway, I'm going to sit down here today and I'm going to baby these things. And I pray, y'all, they make it. If not, y'all, I can make a trip to Lowe's. I think we get our San Marcanos. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting the tomatoes and the peppers mixed up because they sound almost the same. It's Marconi peppers and San Marzano tomatoes. Y'all write that down because I have to write it down. I keep getting them mixed up. Marconi peppers and San Marzano tomatoes. All I got to do is just go pick some up. We just like the joy of starting our own plants. But you got to battle with Mother Nature too, and it is what it is sometimes. So I'm going to sit down, baby these. Granddaughters will probably be home from school in a little bit, so they're going to come by here and help feed the cows, so they'll probably help me spread some hay, y'all, till it's time to go home. And I'm trying to look and see if we've got any green beans coming up. Of course, it hasn't been that long, but when I start seeing some little sprouts, I will let y'all know. And then I don't see any sprouts coming up yet on the corn. We finally got all those mulched. They love just riding each other in that cart over here, getting this hay and bringing it out here. I'm like, y'all got to get out now, okay? I've still got to make it over here to the blackberries at this fence over here. So I'm just going to take it easy today and plop my little fanny on my little spinny rooney thing around here, my little merry-go-round. I guess I'm going to name it merry-go-round. And then another thing I was really concerned about my tomatoes and peppers was wondering if this fence finally had a chance to charge because it had been cloudy and rainy every stinking day. And I'm like, that my fence is going to run out of life and battery, and the deer's going to get in there and eat every plant down that I got. But they didn't. Obviously, it held them out. Sun is shining today, so maybe it'll charge it back up real quick and then keep the deer out of here. But, oh, I have lost one tomato plant. It's okay. I'm fixing to replace them. So we will have tomatoes on this side and pepper. Well, let's see. We'll have some peppers on this side too because I had 2 different kinds. I don't know where I can find... We'll have to see if Lowe's has them or not. If I can't, usually we get our tomatoes and pepper plants at Lowe's because that's the kind that a lot of times they carry. Bonnie plants. If they don't have them, I will make a trip to a local nursery in the next town up, and I believe they have those kinds too. So I will replenish these, y'all. I just hate that the ones that we started from little conception didn't work. But like I said, it is what it is, y'all, and you have to take the good with the bad. Don't get discouraged. Keep going. Keep trying. It will get better. It might get worse before it gets better, but don't get discouraged. Keep going, and it's all going to be okay. I'm going to get busy. Alrighty then. We worked hard yesterday when the granddaughters got here. Got a good layer of mulch going on right here. Got the tomatoes and peppers covered up, what's left, okay? Then we worked on cleaning off this fence. And now we've got to just come down through here and spread the 2 layers of hay. They are loving this cart, y'all, helping spread this hay and just mostly playing with the cart. I mean, farm kids. All we've got left to do is finish working on this right here. Someone's going to come in here and get this out for me. It's just a couple of rows, maybe like 3 tiller space rows. Get the rest of this out. This right here, someone's gonna go through here with the tiller for me. Get this little bit of grass out. All we've got left to do, I'm just going to do the planting while somebody runs the tiller through here and goes over this for me, gets this out, goes over that last little bit. The rest of this is just going to be done off of camera because it's simple. If you know how to dig a hole and plop some seeds and cover them up, that's all I've got left to do. Right down in through here is going to be a row of zucchini. I need some this year to replenish pickles and maybe some for fresh eating. And then there's some things I want to try with zucchini. I don't know how it's going to work, but I want to try it this year. Then a couple of, I want a row of watermelons. The granddaughters is begging for watermelons, and they want to see if they can grow some. So I've got like 3 different varieties of watermelons we're going to try right here. The rest of this area is going to be used just for flowers, to have bees coming and help pollinate everything that's out here. That's it. So I'm probably just going to end this video here because I know it's long, and I just wanted to put the whole 2025 gardening season in one video because this was all we're growing this year. If there's other things that we are not growing right now that we have grown in other times, and you want to know how to do that, go to our playlist section on our channel and catch our gardening playlist. I show you how we plant everything that we normally plant. You know, we're not planting okra this year. We're not planting pumpkins. We're not planting butternut squash, anything like that. If you want to know how to plant those 3, there are videos on our gardening playlist where I show you how to plant those. So that will end. Oh, another thing I'm going to do with our grapevines, because I don't know if I showed y'all this or not, we are starting to get some flower clusters. If these are going to turn into grapes and blooms, I do not want the birds eating them. And y'all look at this. This is going to be covered in blackberries. But if I don't get them covered right now, the birds and the deer are going to eat every one of them. I think we finally stopped the deer from getting in here. I think we finally had enough sunshiny days where my panel would charge up right there and not run the battery down. So I think we're doing pretty doggone good now. So I am going to take a net and I'm going to take sections and cover front to back with a netting over these right here. So that is all that is left to do in our 2025 garden. Finish this up right here, spreading hay. They're fixing to be here from school, and they're going to help me. They got their farm shorts on, so coming and spreading these two out, netting these. And then we've got all the corn. I think I am beginning to see little sprigs of corn. I thought I did just a few seconds ago walking through here. I don't see them again. Oh, wait. Think that may be some right there coming up. So we will see how this goes. I will do an updated video or a short later to let y'all see how the corn is doing, since we planted it a different way this year by using that seed planter. I'll keep you up to date on our tomatoes and peppers. We will see what is going to stay, what I'm going to have to replace. I'll do an updated video later. But this right here is all we've really got left to finish. Somebody's fixing to come in here and till this for me, get that out of here and go over to there. And I'm just going to do zucchini, watermelon. The rest of this is going to be flowers. That is going to end our 2025 gardening season, at least getting it in the ground. Like I said, I will do an updated video and during the growing season and just let y'all know how everything's doing. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I know this video is long, and I appreciate so much my faithful viewers who watch from beginning to end. Ooh, I need to get that out of here. Somebody don't need to step on that, mainly me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who watches my videos from beginning to end. I'm just very passionate about anything I do, and I want the informative version, not the leave you hanging version. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all for hanging out with me and watching my videos. Y'all are so appreciated. If you're seeing me for the first time, just go ahead and subscribe, turn your notifications bell on, or you're not going to get notified when videos come out because YouTube is changing their algorithm. And if you're not getting notifications, you're missing videos. I had someone comment on one of my canned biscuit videos, my last one, and they're like, "Oh, I've missed you." Honey, I've been here. I hadn't gone anywhere. So I started investigating what is happening. And I'm not the only channel who has noticed this. But YouTube has changed their algorithm and something has happened. So make sure if you are subscribed that you have your notification bell turned on. And what that means is right beside the subscribe button, there's a little bell. Click on it and you can customize it as to how you get notified that a new video has come out, so that way you won't miss a thing. All right? If you haven't subscribed, we would love for you to be part of our channel and go on this journey of homesteading, everything, homemaking, everything, faith, family, home, and farm. We would love for y'all to be a part of it and go on this journey with us, especially if this is a journey you think you might want to go on. But I'm going to end this video here, and again, thank you to each and every one of y'all that watches us from beginning to end. I will do an updated video and let y'all see how everything's doing once I start seeing things peek through the ground. I will catch y'all in the next video.